We've covered One UI 9 on a slab phone. We've covered One UI 9 on the Fold 8. Now it's time to cover One UI 9 on the Galaxy Z Flip 8. Welcome back to SamMobile TV. You're here with Daniel. I've had the Z Flip 8 for a couple of days now, and touring the software, One UI 9 is actually incredible on this form factor. Let's take a look at why. As far as hardware goes, the Z Flip 8 is not much of a difference over the Galaxy Z Flip 7 from the generation before it. Same size cover screen, pretty much the same footprint, just thinner and lighter in the hands. Realistically, that minimal changes hardware is pretty much because the final form has been achieved, which has allowed Samsung to learn the software ins and outs and how people want to use this form factor. And a lot of it is down to the cover screen. Firstly, the first thing you notice straight away is there's a new, home screen. So when you unlock the phone here from locked position, it takes you straight into this Now Brief, Weather, and App Drawer card, or App Favorites card, I guess you could call it. And as you swipe through, you'll see that's actually listed as the home screen, or the home card, and then you swipe through and get your other widgets and other widget stacks. Previously, what you used to see when you used to unlock it was just your lock screen, and then it was unlocked, and then you could swipe and interact. Now when you unlock, it just goes straight into there. You can turn this off. So if you go into the phone and you go into settings and we go into cover screen, you'll see here show the Now Brief and favorite apps toggle. And if you turn that off and then go back and unlock it, it goes straight into a widget card as opposed to a home screen. So I personally like to keep this on. Go back in here because I think it's a great little shortcut into a lot of different things. And then from there, you can interact with stuff like open an app, for example. So that's the first thing you sort of notice about this new cover screen with One UI 9 on the Flip 8. The next thing is how you access notifications. Previously, a swipe this way to the right would bring a notification card up here. Now Samsung have mirrored the inner display and made it much more, familiar to how it would work on the inside. So one swipe down gets you notifications, and then a swipe across gets you your quick panel. So again, pretty much mirrors what you can do on the inside. That little interaction that you have, swipe down and across, back across, and it takes you between each card or each panel. And I think that's a great way of doing it because again, it's familiar and people will get used to that on the inside, so it's the same on the outside. Something else that's become the same on the outside as it is on the inside is a dedicated app drawer. Again, previously you used to swipe across and you'd have an app card here that you'd have to try and access all your apps, and it was separated by good lock, and it was also separated by labs or whatever was enabled by the phone by default. Now it's all part of one. So if I swipe up, it takes me to an actual app drawer. And you can see here the apps that are enabled by default, and then you've got the labs area, which enables more. And with the good lock and multi-star I Love Galaxy Foldable, you can actually, with the launcher widget, you can see here it's moved to the app tray. So it's now part of the proper software. And if I go back, you'll see I can hit add apps, and then I can pick any app on the phone and add it into the divider. So if I go through and add an app that I might want to utilize, Spotify, and then go back, let's hit done. And then that adds it in and it's separated by a line. So these apps are kind of rated to work on the display, and these apps are going to be labs. So it might not be optimized for the display, but they'll still work. So if I wanted to launch like My Files, for example, you can see you can then optimize it for the display and make it fit around. Samsung have forced that to make it work. What sort of ties into that really nicely too is, again, further mirroring the inside display is an actual recents menu. So if I wanted to go back to a previous app, all I've got to do is swipe up and it brings up all the apps that were open in the background, and then I can swipe between them and then go and find the app that I want and then launch it. It's just, again, exactly the way it is on the inside. It's very familiar. People will be used to it, and then you can use it the same here. And then a long swipe will just take you back to the home screen, and then a longer swipe, a deeper swipe will take you into the recents. Love that. And then continuing that theme of expansion with this cover screen, you can add in more widgets than before. So if I go to the end here and I'm like, I want more, I can zoom out, and then I can swipe across and hit the plus icon. Previously, doing that, you'd have to open the phone to be able to add in more widgets. So now you can just do it straight from the cover screen here. And as you'll be able to notice too, when you hit that plus icon, there's a bigger list of things you can add. There's a new Bixby widget. You've also got the Samsung browser, which is now a widget. That's all new. And you can go through the list and see all the expanded ones that you can get. What I also like is the apps widgets are no longer the entire panel. It's actually just little cards that you can add in. And then it's a little tiny one that you can add in all your favorite apps into. And then it's just a little widget that sits like that, as opposed to having to have it be the whole panel. Much easier, much quicker, but also takes advantage of the space a lot better, especially now with the app drawer too. Coming back to this home screen here, you can customize these apps that sit at the bottom. So again, I can pinch out, hit edit, and then I can change out those 5 to be whatever I sort of like. And then when you've got them there, you just press on the app and it launches. Whilst we're on camera, I want to show you some of the new camera features on the Flip 8 with One UI 9. I almost got the numbers mixed around. So we're going to open the phone for this one. So we'll go into the inside, launch the camera. And what we're going to do is I'm going to show you a couple of new features. They're both, I'm going to go straight into video, and I'm going to show you a new toggle in here inside dual recording with split screen that enables it to be a vertical split in 9:16, meaning it's going to record both the rear camera and the selfie camera in 9:16. And you could also rotate it this way so you get it horizontally split. So you get 16:9. And then in the settings, if I go into here, you can save them as separate files. So that means that when you record, both those are going to be separate files, audio synced and everything like that. So you go back into it here and you'll see dual recording rear, dual recording front, saved together. Sticking with video, the next one I'm going to show you is still inside this toggle here, but I'm going to turn off dual recording and why did I go back into it? I'm going to go into super steady and horizontal lock. So the horizontal lock feature, which is one we saw with the S series earlier on in the year, Samsung have enabled this on the Flip, but also to work with flex cam. So when you flex it like that, works like a steady cam where you've got the controls on the inside here and you've got the preview over here, and then you can carry it around, and then with horizontal lock, keeps it steady and stable for you. Then we're going to dive into the settings, because in here, there's a couple of new things to be aware of. The first is this new one called Flip Shot, which they've taken out of Good Lock or out of Labs and put it into the main part of the camera. So if I turn this on and I go into Flip Shot, it's basically just a bunch of cards that will appear on the cover screen whilst you're taking a photo of someone. So if I want to say diet starts tomorrow and make that the option, what will happen is when I launch the camera, there's a little toggle up here, press that toggle, and that's going to be Flip Shot. And then what will happen on the cover screen, that's going to appear for people to see as they're getting their photo taken. So it draws their attention to them and maybe makes them laugh or smile. And then you can capture them on the inside screen. Just something fun. It's nothing too serious, but it's in there. Back into the settings. This time I'm going to go into Camera Assistant. So if I go into Camera Assistant here and I take a look at resolution, it does have the 24 megapixel resolution, which is just for the main camera. Annoying because it doesn't have the second high resolution camera, but it's there. But the one I'm really excited about, and I guess some people would be too, it takes advantage of this form factor, is Mirror View. Mirror View is where you can open the mirror when you double press the side button, and you can also launch it from the lock screen should you want to as well when it's closed. So the way this works is it basically will change the cover screen to a mirror from photo or from a camera. So if I close it and then I launch it, this is mirror mode. So it's not actually allowing you to take any photos. You can't switch to video or portrait. It's just the camera and the view of the camera. You can enable a little ring light, so it actually will lighten up your face so you can see, I guess, with better lighting. And with a mirror, you always want to be looking at it. So you want to see what you look like as you're looking at it. So this button here allows you to capture a snapshot and see the state of where you're at. And then you can move your hands away and you don't have to keep looking at it. And then you just go back and you can turn the ring light off. And that's basically your little mirror mode, almost like a little compact mirror. One UI 9 on the Flip 8 also gets access to all the new Galaxy AI features. So if we go into the settings, go into Galaxy AI, what you're going to see is the new Call Assist Call Brief feature is part of it. So again, we've covered One UI 9 in full. This is a snippet of what that has. And then you've also got the updates to things like My Fan Cam, which again, covered in the One UI 9 video in full. This is a great feature. It really takes advantage of the Flip's form factor with things like flex mode for the camera. You could truly take advantage of that. And then you've got also the update to Now Brief with the custom cards that you can create. Again, done a full video on One UI 9 with this part of it. So you can go check that out. The other stuff I've showed you though is exclusive realistically to just the Flip. And I thought that'd be a cool thing to show you because this phone with its form factor and this cover screen makes a lot of sense to have those features and thought you should know about it. Anyways, hit subscribe to SamMobile TV. Go check us out on our website, sammobile.com. Find us on all our socials and we'll see you guys next time. Thanks.